Sir, I would like to welcome the publication of 2020-21 Wales Impact Report and the breadth of the work that the Commission is engaged in. They have clearly developed a significant strategic role in Wales, engaging in much of the work of government, the Senate, and other key partners. That is clearly evidenced in their report. They have provided advice to organizations and supported their efforts during the depth of the pandemic, including challenging the Welsh government by scrutinizing the inappropriate blanket approach to healthcare decisions on issues such as do not attempt resuscitation notice, rules around care home visits, testing for care home residents and staff, and discharging older people with COVID-19 from hospitals into care homes. I welcome the robust approach to these key issues, working closely with the Older People's Commissioner for Wales in highlighting such important concerns. In the COVID inquiry, now being advanced by the UK government, I hope that these critical observations will be included as evidence of the impact, not of COVID itself, but of the decisions of Welsh ministers on the human rights of older people in Wales. Before turning to specific points in the report, I would like to say that as we are already approaching the midpoint of 2022, it is somewhat frustrating that we are considering a report which is already more than 12 months out of date, compared to many other public bodies who will have already published their 2021-22 report. To make this exercise more valuable, this needs to be addressed for future reports. Having said that, I welcome the opportunity to consider the range of work they are engaged in. I said that their strategic impact as a key partner is evidenced. That much is clear. What is a little unclear is how the Commission can adequately measure the impact of their work in Wales and whether, as a UK public body, they have done this effectively. The introduction of the Wales Impact Report says that, I quote, "Our unique legal powers allow us to tangibly change lives. In these challenging times, we are using these powers more robustly and more intelligently than ever before," I unquote. I agree with this statement. As an organization created through statute, they have been given significant powers by the Parliament to address inequalities and promote improvement. However, beyond the broad narrative in the report, which sets out a lot of actions and engagements, it is hard to evidence how their legal powers have tangibly changed lives and where the people of Wales can see such an impact in the robust fashion that the report suggests. The aims are substantial. I believe monitoring human rights now is as important as ever, and raising awareness of the Equality Act 2010 that bans discrimination is widely in wider society. During the pandemic, there were do not resuscitate policies in place for people with learning difficulties or the treatment of older people. This blanket policy is discriminatory and a breach of human rights. We must work harder to create a fairer and safer Wales for all. Thank you very much.